biodynamic producers. Like, I don't get so much into the astral side of it so much, and the forces, and more I kind of, before I started doing biodynamics, I had to understand from like a biological point of view why it would work. And so basically, from what I learned and what I understand, you know, when we spray something like 500 on the soil, you know, you kind of wonder, first question people would normally ask is, why so little, you know, and why do you put it in the water and everything? And there's very sound, like, microbiological explanations for those things. Like, the reason why we take the composted cow manure and put it into a large quantity of water is we're making aerated composted tea, and we're extracting all the minerals and nutrients out of the compost, and we're creating a very basic superpopulation of microbes in the tea right there. And then we spray it out in large droplets onto the soil, or you know, throw it out, and then the predators of those basic microbes get eaten, and then the predators of them, and it just kind of starts this really explosion of microbiological life in the soil. And then you get better breakdown of dry material into humus, you get better soil composition, more aeration, better water holding capacity. You know, it just improves the quality of your soil, that in turn will improve the quality of the grapes. But I believe a lot in these practices, more because they've been used for many years, and there are ideas behind them that make a lot of sense. Another one we do at the beginning of every year is we make a dandelion tea, and we spray it on the new shoots as it starts. And the idea behind that one is we're reestablishing the beneficial fungi on the leaf surface, so they kind of over-dominate the bad spores that would have been there from the end of the season, if there are any. So I think there's a lot of really cool ideas, like chamomile in heat stress. You know, all these plants that they used for so many years, you'll see that when you would use them, they're there. Like, we have dandelion at the time of right when the shoots are budding, we have every inch of the roads that we didn't put cover crops is full of dandelion heads. And then in peak heat stress, you know, when it would be, you have chamomile, you know, growing. So it's really cool. And then you've got like stinging nettle for a long period of time that you can use to reduce your copper applications and things like that. I think of the more that kind of life forces, spiritual side is an effective way of passing on that information back in those times. You know, that's how information was passed. You know, I definitely think there are forces of, you know, moons and things that affect the way sap flows and things like that, but I don't follow it to, if I only picked on fruit days, I would be picking 2 days a week every 2 weeks. You know, it's just, there's a lot of, and that part's really new to biodynamics. It's a Maria Thun thing. It's not something that Steiner started or outlined. So I don't know, I definitely believe in it a lot for quality of fruit, but I try to take it from a much more practical point of view. So.